Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, I decided to look up more creepy stories because, like I said a few times before, I feel like these creepy videos do really well on my channel. So I just googled some creepy stories and looked in the images section, and it, gives like those pictures of stories. So I found one, and I decided why not make a video about it. So, let's get right into it. This one says, "My mom wasn't making it up after all." I haven't even read it yet. This is my first time reading it. So, yeah, let's get started. I'm on my Kindle, by the way. So it says, "So a while back, my mom lived in this house on Brindley Mountain, Alabama. The landlord The landlord to the place was super anal about making sure they did no remodeling or repairs. He wanted nothing changed. It was odd to say the least. After a while, my mom and her boyfriend started saying they think the place was haunted by the ghost of a small girl. They said sometimes they would see the shadow of a girl walk from room to room or hear playing in the back when nobody was back there. And sometimes it sounded like a small child was sobbing but couldn't tell where it was coming from." Me being an atheist at the time, I kind of blew it off. I was like, yeah, right, haha. So anyway, this was towards the end of me and my ex's relationship. When we split up, I started living with my mom until I got on my feet again. We shared custody of our daughter, Alexis, 50-50. So one week she'd stay with me until Friday, and then the next she'd stay with him until the following Friday. And then she'd come back with me, goes on and on. It was Saturday night and I was on the computer. It's probably like 2 in the morning. I'm just surfing music, sorry. Just surfing music, the computer desk in the kitchen facing a wall. And on the same wall was a doorway that led to the den and the bedroom. So if anyone came out to the bed to get something from the kitchen, they would walk right past me. Alexis was only getting up in the night and getting into trouble. She raided the fridge or knocked something over while climbing up on something. She liked to get up in the night and raid the kitchen because she knew everyone was asleep and she could get away with it. So as I said before, this night I happened to be up around 2 a.m. on the computer. I see Alexis sneak into the kitchen with my peripheral vision, and she froze when she saw me and just stood there. I didn't look at her, pay her any attention. I figured she'd seen me. She knows she's caught. Hopefully she will go back to bed and go to sleep without me having to make a big deal of it. So she stands there for about 3 minutes, and I can see her the whole time. But I make a point not to look at her, so she will go back to bed. She eventually turns and walks back towards the bedroom. It was dark in the room, but I could still see her turn and leave. Everything was dead silent after that, so after about 15 minutes, I got that feeling in my gut that I had to need to go check on her, because she's probably up to no good. In 15 minutes later, I heard her climb back in bed or rustle through toys. Hearing absolutely nothing normally meant she was trying to be quiet for a reason. Every parent gets that sick feeling in their stomach when their kid is up to no good, and I got that feeling. So I got up to go check on her. I stood up and walked into the next room that led into the bedrooms, and it was pitch black, couldn't see a thing, and that's when it hit me. Alexis was with my ex? Not with me. I'd been used to her being there all week that it just slipped my mind, so the girl I saw wasn't her. That's actually pretty freaking creepy, man. I'm like crying. I'm home alone right now. But I only have a brother, so I'm good. But if I see someone... Oh man, that actually brought tears to my eyes. That's freaking creepy. Oh, I actually like that one, though. We'll do one more story, and then that'll probably be it. And if y'all like these, because that was actually pretty fun to read, we'll do another one. Okay, this one is a short story one. I mean, that one was short too, but that one felt a little bit longer. It says, my sister's daughter had an imaginary friend named Zoe. It started getting to where anytime anything bad would happen, she would blame Zoe or say Zoe made her do it. One day, my sister was frustrated and said, "You know what? I do not want you to play with Zoe anymore." Her daughter looked over her shoulder as if listening to someone behind her, then looked back, and her entire demeanor changed, and her voice kind of got deeper, and she said, "Zoe says, oh well." Keep in mind, this little girl was just 3 years old. It freaked my sister out so bad she left the house. Hey, so to sum up the story, because my camera said it ran out of storage, it said that the woman left and waited for her husband to come home because she was terrified. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you want me to do more videos like this, because to see my real reaction, because that was the first one was pretty creepy. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.